Struggling with constant back pain that just won't quit? What if I told you the wrong foods could be fueling the fire, while the right ones could extinguish it? Today, we're revealing the top 3 inflammation-fighting foods that soothe back pain, and the 3 sneaky culprits making it worse. Stick around, because by the end of this video, you'll know exactly what to eat to finally wake up pain-free. And here's the shocking truth. That healthy food you eat daily? It might be worse for your back than sugar. More on that later. Before we dive in, drop a comment below. Back pain if this hits home. And don't forget to subscribe. We've got life-changing health tips coming your way. 1. Processed foods and refined sugars. This is perhaps the biggest offender. Think about almost everything in a package. Cookies, cakes, pastries, sugary drinks, fast food, frozen dinners, and even many breakfast cereals. These foods are loaded with refined sugars, unhealthy fats, and artificial ingredients. Refined sugars, high fructose corn syrup, sucrose. When you consume too much sugar, your body produces advanced glycation end products, AGEs, which are highly inflammatory. Sugar also promotes the release of pro-inflammatory cytokines, essentially sending out distress signals that trigger inflammation throughout your body, including your back. Imagine pouring gasoline on those tiny fires we talked about earlier. That's what sugar does. Processed carbohydrates, white bread, pasta, white rice, these are quickly broken down into sugar in your body, leading to similar inflammatory responses. They lack the fiber and nutrients found in whole grains, which can actually help reduce inflammation. How to spot them? Check food labels for ingredients like high fructose corn syrup, sucrose, dextrose, maltose, and enriched flour. Be wary of anything marketed as low-fat or diet, as these often compensate with extra sugar. 2. Unhealthy fats, trans fats, and excessive omega-6. Not all fats are created equal. Some fats are vital for health, but others are direct contributors to inflammation. Trans fats. These are industrially produced fats found in many fried foods, baked goods, and some margarines. They are notorious for raising bad cholesterol, LDL, and lowering good cholesterol, HDL. But they are also potent drivers of systemic inflammation. They damage the lining of your blood vessels and increase inflammatory markers. Excessive omega-6 fatty acids. While omega-6 fatty acids are essential, the typical Western diet contains a dangerously high ratio of omega-6 to omega-3 fatty acids. This imbalance promotes inflammation. Common sources include vegetable oils like soybean oil, corn oil, sunflower oil, and cottonseed oil, which are ubiquitous in processed snacks, dressings, and fast food. What to do? Avoid anything with partially hydrogenated oil on the ingredient list. Reduce your intake of fried foods and switch to healthier cooking oils like extra virgin olive oil or avocado oil. Balance your fat intake by increasing omega-3s, which we'll discuss soon. 3. Red and processed meats. While meat can be part of a healthy diet, certain types, especially when consumed in excess, can contribute to inflammation. Processed meats, bacon, sausage, hot dogs, deli meats, these often contain high levels of saturated fats, sodium, nitrates, and other additives that can trigger inflammatory responses. Studies have linked high consumption of processed meats to increased markers of inflammation. Excessive red meat. While red meat contains valuable nutrients, consuming large quantities, especially grain-fed red meat, can contribute to inflammation due to its higher arachidonic acid content, an omega-6 fatty acid precursor to inflammatory compounds. A better choice. Opt for leaner cuts of grass-fed or pasture-raised meats, which tend to have a better omega-3 to omega-6 ratio. Focus on smaller portions and balance with plenty of plant-based proteins. 4. Dairy products for some individuals. Dairy can be a contentious topic. While it is a source of calcium and protein, some individuals find that dairy products contribute to their inflammatory symptoms, including joint pain and back pain. This is often due to lactose intolerance or sensitivity to dairy proteins like casein. What to do? If you suspect dairy might be a trigger for you, try an elimination diet for a few weeks. Remove all dairy products and observe if your back pain improves. If it does, you might consider non-dairy alternatives like almond milk, oat milk, or coconut yogurt. 5. Alcohol in excess. While a glass of red wine might have some antioxidants, Excessive alcohol consumption is a significant inflammatory trigger. Alcohol can disrupt gut health, leading to increased intestinal permeability, leaky gut, which allows inflammatory substances to enter your bloodstream. It also taxes your liver, which plays a crucial role in detoxification and managing inflammation. What to do? Moderate your alcohol intake. For most people, this means no more than 1 drink per day for women and 2 for men. If you experience chronic pain, consider reducing or eliminating alcohol to see if it makes a difference. Foods that fight the fire. Your anti-inflammatory arsenal. Now for the exciting part. While avoiding inflammatory foods is essential, actively incorporating anti-inflammatory powerhouses into your diet is where you'll see profound changes in your back health. These foods are packed with antioxidants, healthy fats, and beneficial compounds that work to quench inflammation and support tissue repair. 1. Omega-3 rich fatty fish. This is your number 1 anti-inflammatory superstar. Fish like salmon, mackerel, sardines, and trout are rich in eicosapentaenoic acid EPA and docosahexaenoic acid DHA, which are powerful omega-3 fatty acids. How they work. Omega-3s actively reduce the production of inflammatory molecules in your body and promote the synthesis of anti-inflammatory compounds. They help rebalance the omega-3 to omega-6 ratio, pushing your body towards a less inflammatory state. Specific benefits for back pain. By reducing systemic inflammation, omega-3s can alleviate pain and stiffness in joints, muscles, and nerves around the spine. They support overall cellular health, which is crucial for disc and soft tissue repair. How to consume. Aim for at least 2 servings, 3 to 4 ounces each, of fatty fish per week. If you're not a fish eater, consider a high-quality omega-3 supplement, but always consult with your doctor first. 2. Leafy green vegetables. Think spinach, kale, collard greens, Swiss chard, and romaine lettuce. These are nutrient powerhouses packed with vitamins, minerals, and antioxidants. Rich in antioxidants. Leafy greens are abundant in antioxidants like vitamins A, C, and K, as well as various phytonutrients. Antioxidants neutralize free radicals, which are unstable molecules that can cause cellular damage and inflammation. Magnesium content. Many leafy greens are also good sources of magnesium, a crucial mineral for muscle relaxation and nerve function. As we discussed in the previous video, magnesium helps reduce muscle excitability, preventing sudden cramps and spasms, which can be a common feature of back pain. Vitamin K. Vitamin K is important for bone health and also has anti-inflammatory properties. How to consume. Incorporate leafy greens into every meal. Add spinach to your morning smoothie or scrambled eggs. Use kale as a base for salads. Sauté collard greens as a side dish. The more, the better. 3. Berries. Blueberries, strawberries, raspberries, and blackberries are not just delicious. They are bursting with anti-inflammatory compounds. Anthocyanins. These pigments give berries their vibrant colors and are potent antioxidants and anti-inflammatory agents. They help reduce oxidative stress and inhibit inflammatory pathways. Flavonoids. Berries are also rich in various flavonoids, which contribute to their anti-inflammatory power. How to consume. Enjoy a handful of mixed berries daily. Add them to your oatmeal, yogurt, smoothies, or simply snack on them fresh. 4. Nuts and seeds. Almonds, walnuts, chia seeds, flax seeds, and pumpkin seeds are small, but mighty when it comes to fighting inflammation. Healthy fats. Walnuts and flax seeds are excellent sources of alpha-linolenic acid, ALA, a plant-based omega-3 fatty acid. While ALA needs to be converted to EPA and DHA in the body, a process that isn't always efficient, it still contributes to an anti-inflammatory profile. Magnesium. Many nuts and seeds, especially pumpkin seeds and almonds, are high in magnesium. Magnesium helps reduce muscle excitability, preventing sudden cramps and supporting ATP production for muscle contractions. This is crucial for back health, as tight, spasming muscles often contribute to pain. Antioxidants and fiber. They also contain antioxidants and fiber, which support gut health and further reduce systemic inflammation. How to consume. A small handful, about 1 ounce, daily is sufficient. Sprinkle them on your salads, yogurt, oatmeal, or enjoy them as a snack. Remember, they are calorie-dense, so portion control is key. Choose unsalted, raw, or dry-roasted varieties. 5. Turmeric and ginger. These aren't just spices. They are powerful medicinal herbs with long histories of use in traditional medicine for their anti-inflammatory properties. Turmeric, curcumin, is the active compound in turmeric and is a superstar anti-inflammatory agent. It blocks key inflammatory pathways in the body. Research suggests it can be as effective as some anti-inflammatory drugs without the side effects. Ginger. Ginger contains compounds called gingerols and shogales, which have potent anti-inflammatory and antioxidant effects. It can help reduce pain and swelling, making it beneficial for various inflammatory conditions, including those affecting the back. How to consume. Turmeric. Add fresh or powdered turmeric to curries, soups, smoothies, or make a golden milk latte. For therapeutic effects, consider a high-quality curcumin supplement, often combined with black pepper, piperine, to enhance absorption. Ginger. Add fresh ginger to stir-fries, teas, smoothies, or grate it over your meals. 6. Extra virgin olive oil. This isn't just a cooking oil. It's a cornerstone of the Mediterranean diet, renowned for its anti-inflammatory benefits. Monounsaturated fats. EVO is rich in monounsaturated fatty acids, which have been shown to reduce inflammation markers. Oleocanthal. Extra virgin olive oil contains oleocanthal, a phenolic compound with anti-inflammatory properties similar to ibuprofen. How to consume. Use extra virgin olive oil for dressings, drizzling over cooked vegetables, or light sautéing. Choose cold-pressed, unrefined varieties for maximum benefit. 7. Whole grains. Unlike refined grains, whole grains like oats, quinoa, brown rice, and whole wheat bread, in moderation, if tolerated, contain fiber, B vitamins, and minerals that can contribute to reducing inflammation. Fiber. The fiber in whole grains helps regulate blood sugar levels, preventing spikes that can trigger inflammation. It also supports a healthy gut microbiome, which is intrinsically linked to systemic inflammation. Nutrients. They provide a steady release of energy and a host of micronutrients that support overall cellular function and reduce oxidative stress. How to consume. Replace refined grains with their whole grain counterparts. Start your day with oatmeal, choose brown rice over white, and opt for whole wheat bread if you enjoy it. The gut-back connection. Why your digestion matters. You might be wondering, what does my gut have to do with my back pain? A lot, actually. Your gut is home to trillions of microorganisms, collectively known as your gut microbiome. A healthy, balanced microbiome is crucial for overall health, including managing inflammation. Leaky gut syndrome. When your gut lining becomes compromised, often due to inflammatory foods, stress, or certain medications, it can become leaky. This means that undigested food particles, toxins, and bacteria can pass through the gut lining and enter your bloodstream. Your immune system then flags these as foreign invaders, triggering a systemic inflammatory response that can affect your joints and muscles, including those in your back. Nutrient absorption. A healthy gut is essential for absorbing all the anti-inflammatory nutrients we just discussed. If your gut isn't functioning optimally, you might not be getting the full benefits from your healthy diet. How to support a healthy gut. Probiotic-rich foods. Fermented foods like yogurt if dairy-tolerant, kefir, sauerkraut, kimchi, and kombucha introduce beneficial bacteria to your gut, helping to restore balance. Prebiotic foods. These are foods that feed the beneficial bacteria in your gut. Think garlic, onions, leeks, asparagus, bananas, and oats. Fiber. A high-fiber diet, rich in fruits, vegetables, legumes, and whole grains, is fundamental for a healthy gut microbiome. Avoid inflammatory foods. Cutting out refined sugars, unhealthy fats, and processed foods is crucial for healing and maintaining a healthy gut lining. Putting it all together. A day of anti-inflammatory eating for your back. Let's make this practical. Here's an example of how you can structure your meals to support a healthy, pain-free back. Breakfast. Oatmeal with berries, a sprinkle of chia seeds, and a handful of chopped walnuts. Scrambled eggs with spinach and a side of avocado. Remember, eggs provide protein for muscle repair and vitamin D and B12 for nerve and muscle function. Lunch. Large salad with mixed greens, grilled salmon, rich in omega-3s, colorful bell peppers, cucumber, cherry tomatoes, and an extra virgin olive oil and lemon dressing. Leftover lentil soup with a slice of whole grain bread. Snack. A banana with a tablespoon of almond butter. Bananas are excellent for potassium and magnesium, helping with muscle function and preventing cramps. A small handful of mixed nuts, almonds, cashews. Pistachios are great for magnesium and potassium. Dinner. Baked chicken or lean grass-fed beef with roasted broccoli and sweet potatoes. Stir fry with plenty of colorful vegetables, ginger, and turmeric. Served with brown rice. Drinks. Plenty of water throughout the day, crucial for hydration and overall cellular function. Green tea packed with antioxidants. Ginger or turmeric tea. Beyond food, a holistic approach. While diet is incredibly powerful, remember that it's one piece of the puzzle. To truly conquer back pain, you need a holistic approach. Regular movement, gentle exercises like walking, swimming, and yoga, especially poses for back pain, as discussed in our previous videos, can significantly improve flexibility, strengthen core muscles, and reduce stiffness. Posture awareness. Pay attention to your posture throughout the day, whether you're sitting, standing, or lifting. Poor posture can place undue stress on your spine. Stress management. Chronic stress can exacerbate inflammation and muscle tension. Incorporate stress-reducing activities like meditation, deep breathing, or spending time in nature. Quality sleep. Your body repairs itself during sleep. Ensure you're getting 7 to 9 hours of quality sleep each night, and pay attention to your sleeping position and mattress. Professional guidance. If your back pain is severe, persistent, or accompanied by numbness or weakness, always consult a healthcare professional. They can diagnose the underlying cause and recommend appropriate treatments. Your journey to a pain-free back starts now. Making dietary changes can feel overwhelming at first, but remember, every small step makes a difference. Start by focusing on 1 or 2 inflammatory foods to reduce, and 1 or 2 anti-inflammatory foods to add. Gradually build up from there. The power to reduce back pain is literally at your fingertips, in the foods you choose to eat. By embracing an anti-inflammatory diet, you're not just addressing a symptom. You're tackling the root cause, building a stronger, more resilient body from the inside out. Imagine waking up with less stiffness, moving with greater ease, and enjoying activities you once thought were out of reach. That future is within your grasp. If you found this video helpful, please remember to hit the like button. It really helps us bring you more valuable content. Drop a comment below and let us know your thoughts, questions, or what topic you'd like us to cover next. We love hearing from you. And of course, hit the subscribe button and turn on notifications so you can never miss out on our latest health tips and insights. Stay informed, stay healthy, and we'll see you in the next video.